Good evening. Welcome to another edition of the Tell Like It Is radio podcast. I'm your host, Ro Clark. So a couple things I want to talk to you about in this podcast. Don't have anything written down, so I'm just go with the flow here. So for one, I want to talk about the thing that's kind of catching my attention here. Just one of the things. And that's Adam Silver. He was on record and he's saying that him and the NBPA are actually Adam Silver will consider legalizing the use of medical marijuana in the NBA. And this is his reasoning. He says, "I'm very interested in the science when it comes to medical marijuana. My personal view is that it should be regulated in the same way other medications are if the plan is to use it for pain management. It needs to be discussed with our Players Association. Science demonstrates that are effective use for medical reasons, and we're open for it." So let me talk on this. So for one, I do like the fact that Adam Silver and the NBPA are thinking about this, or he's going to sit down with them, the association, and pretty much pitch the idea to them, and on his reasonings why. I also think that it'll work out fine as long as it's being used for pain and not recreational use. Now, I only say that because, for one, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone lost a family member or had a sick family member, and they're just they pull out this big container of pills. Every time I grew up and I watched movies, I always seen somebody sick on the TV, pull out this big thing of pills, said Monday, Tuesday, with all 7 days of the week. So as I got older and did some research, I kind of came across that some of these medicines and pain medicines that we're taking, athletes, people who don't play sports, just dealing with whatever their adversity they're dealing with, the side effects harm you more than the actual medicine helps you. And I've always personally believed that pills, over-the-counter drugs, whatever, like I said, they'll end up killing you or hurting your body in the long run. I still stand by that today. However, when it comes to marijuana, I feel as though that would be the safest route. Now, a lot of people, you might have people be like, I don't smoke marijuana and so forth. There's other ways you can consume this drug. Oils, smoke it, whatever. But I really think that this is a good idea, and this is something that should also, that other sports should look at, and people around the world. I think people should really do research on this. Leave the pills alone and just research other ways you can get better. Me, I heal naturally. If I ever get a cold, which I rarely do, hot tea, drop 3 Halls in it, I'm good to go. But the fact that Adam Silver, God, I can't get his name out, is giving some thought into this idea. I think they should do it, because either way, you got players like Zach Randolph, for instance, who just got into an incident. They're going to smoke on the off season. They're going to get arrested in the off season or during the season. I feel like once this is legalized and they have their name stamped as on as the weed being prescribed, then that should really eliminate all of the conflict. But this is my opinion, so I'm really interested to hear what guys got to say about this. But I'm just waiting to see how this is going to turn out. So in other news, Minnesota, they're still thinking about whether or not they want to offer Andrew Wiggins the contract extension. And more details on that, Glenn Taylor, who's the owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves, he actually had a meeting with Andrew Wiggins. I'm gonna double check. He either plans on having one or he had one, and pretty much he's gonna address the fact that he don't have a problem with paying Andrew Wiggins the max offer, the 148, 140. He just want a promise from Wiggins, and that promise is to continue to be devoted to our organization and to your craft. And I'm not mad at that. Everyone sees the upside in Andrew Wiggins, the talent, how he gets to the hoop. And I like this kid. Like I said, he gets a jump shot. He gets a mid-range jump shot. And that can go down about 96% of the time. This guy's going to be unguardable. He don't have it now. He averaged 20. Then just last season, he boosted his scoring average up to 23 point something. And just imagine if he gets an offensive game. He can average about 30 plus. It's no telling. Now it may be different this season with the acquisition of the Butlers and the Crawfords and so forth. But this kid will be great. So do I think that they should offer him the extension? He damn right. But at the same time, mark my words, I feel like that it'll be some sort of surprise coming from this camp. Whether they're holding out on giving Wiggins the extension because they plan on offering Wiggins for a Kyrie, which is some of you may question, why trade Wiggins? Well, we got Butler, we got Crawford, got a nice young nucleus. Then they're still sitting here trying to get Shabazz Muhammad to sign on for the 1 year minimum, but he doesn't want that. So Minnesota has a lot going on right now. So all we can do is just sit and watch. But I want you guys to tell me what you guys think about the Andrew Wiggins. Is he worthy of a contract extension? And should Glenn Taylor and the Timberwolves give an extension to Shabazz Muhammad? Do you feel like it's disrespectful to Muhammad that they're only offering him a 1 year minimum deal? But at the same time, Glenn could be wanting him to prove himself. I'm a huge Shabazz Muhammad fan since high school. I watched him play at UCLA. He wasn't that great, but I still support it. Came to the NBA with the same way. He just lost his confidence, lost his identity. Hopefully he get it back. I'm a huge fan. He can ball. So we'll see. And last thing I want to tackle is Penny Hardaway. He came out and he actually said that he doesn't think Kawhi Leonard is a superstar. He said, and quote, superstar? ? No. Kawhi Leonard is not a superstar because he has no interest in being the face of the league or starring in TV commercials. He's a good player, but I wouldn't consider him a superstar player. Well, like I said, the past 2 seasons, I've begun to see an identity to Kawhi Leonard offensive game. Especially with him after last summer, working out with Kobe Bryant, and the way he snapped against the Sacramento Kings and DeMarcus Cousins said, I seen flash to Kobe. And the game 1, the Western Conference Final against the Golden State Warriors, where he started off that game looking like an old school Dr. J, Clyde, whatever you want to name. He was just gliding to the rim, pulling up mid-range, killing him. Now, if he can continue to work out with Kobe or continue to work out his damn self and add more to his offensive game, his arsenal, then he might be a shit. I thought he's a superstar. I think he's a superstar. He could do more offensively, but like I said, this guy, it's hard to find a tough defender in the league. It's hard to find guys who can play both sides of the ball. But then Hardaway then cleared it up earlier today, and he said, "Calm down, people. I never said that Kawhi wasn't a superstar. I know that he is a superstar. I only stated that he doesn't like the media and endorsement side of being a superstar. Best two-way player in the league." So, I don't know, maybe Hardaway came to his senses or somebody in his camp told him, bro, you tripping. Leonard's a superstar. Who knows? But, guys, thanks for listening. That's all I have for you today. Please be sure to check out www.rockoutsd.com. And please be sure to check out www.bakerhoops.com. And please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tell Like It Is. I'm your host, Bro Clark. Thanks for listening. You guys be blessed.